Welcome back to the Beyond Good and Evil playthrough, and with the slaughterhouse behind us, we're on our way to Endgame. Which is why this is part 16 and not part 14.
16 is 2 after 14.
Walrus Person actually has multiple pearls that you can buy, but you have to buy one pearl and then go back to the shop later. And okay, at this point, I'm convinced that they just intended there to be only 3 issues of the Iris Network newsletter, and then realized they needed a 4th, and then decided, fuck it, let's have that one section of the wall open for no reason and have a disc in it somehow.
Okay. Oh, so you buy pearls, like you exchange money for a pearl from
The shop guy, yeah.
Walrus.
The Walrus guy has a few that you can buy. You don't necessarily need to if you're doing all of the other side things, but if you're a completionist, you're gonna want to get all of the pearls.
A report from our special correspondent, Shawnee. We now know even more about the extensive kidnapping.
I'm pretty sure these pictures aren't the exact same pictures you take.
Oh
but
no,
they might
it is
actually
because
be.
they are because I remember when you were taking that picture. There was you had shot before accidentally before you had taken it, and the pink ball was still in the.
Oh, okay, that's actually pretty cool then.
Yeah.
I guess your save file keeps those pictures on record and uses them in the photo. But I can just picture the readers like, okay, who's the dumbass who took these pictures? Have they ever used a camera in their life? Anyway, back to the milk bar. Excuse me.
That's some good shit.
Lewis, we need to cut you off, man.
Yeah. I think you had enough, sir.
Back to the milk bar, and here... Oh, right, yeah. Save now, because this game of table hockey is going to be a fuck lot harder than the first one.
What about Twinkies?
Just save before you try this. Like I said, you're betting 1,000 credits on every fight, so if you fuck up too much, you're just flat out gonna run out of tries.
You're doing what I do whenever there's an RPG casino. You save
Save
a whole
scum until you win.
you save scum, and then you eventually you make mad bank and get like end game equipment before you even get to the 3rd dungeon.
Omni
Hey, if
slash.
it's possible, exploit that shit to hell and back.
Omni slash.
Yeah.
Disc 1 Omni slash.
Okay, well now you're just stupid.
What game are we talking about here?
7.
That's Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, in Final Fantasy VII, you can potentially get Omni Slash, Cloud's ultimate limit break from the Gold Saucer very early on.
You have to earn your limit break from a casino.
Yeah, from the Battle Square specifically. But if you try to get it during Disc 1, the actual price is higher. Quite a lot higher, in fact.
No.
No, yeah,
It's
it is.
cheaper. No.
It's higher.
I thought it was cheaper.
Yeah, it's cheaper if you get it later. But the entire prize list in the battle arena changes between discs. So, oh man, did I win or did I lose? No, I lost. Fuck.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah, sometimes this guy can wipe you out within seconds. You gotta be merciless and really good with your analog stick.
So was he just holding back on you the last time, or did he have a Rocky training montage in between? While we
I
were
think
out
I think the
doing
email
shit?
he sent said that he had been practicing.
So he did have a Rocky training montage in between, and now we're gonna pull an Apollo Creed and absolutely destroy him. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Rocky training montage wins you nothing.
You win the game.
It was the eye of the tiger that's totally useless, 'cause you suck at air hockey.
Alright, and now that we've finished with that, let's go back to headquarters and continue this story. I believe this is going to win us another massive payout of pearls.
So they just have these sitting in the back for when you're.
No, I think the explanation is that the article got them so much support that citizens donated pearls.
Cool.
And now we get to see the governor in person. Yeah, I remember you. You're the one who wouldn't give me the code until I got you enough pictures, bitch.
A prisoner in my soul.
She has really small eyes. I don't know why, but that just sticks out to me. Like,
No, we're just playing the PC version of Beyond Good and Evil. No, I'm kidding.
really small eyes. Like, her mouth is huge. Her mouth is 5 times the size of her eyeballs. Combined. And she gives us the star key, which is necessary for getting into one of the most significant optional sections in the game. Although, probably not necessarily optional, considering how many pearls it contains and how many you need to finish the game. I'm not sure. I haven't done the math yet.
So you said that initially there were going to be more side quests in the game.
Initially, it was supposed to be more wide open with a stronger sailing element, so I assume that would have meant more exploration of side quests. By the way, plot twist, it turns out Paige was with the Iris Network all along. And in fact, he's their leader.
So,
you timed that perfectly, Ted, with everyone just looking at Jade in surprise.
Wait, hold on a moment. They didn't recognize him when he was in the Iris room earlier?
I'm pretty sure he just they didn't know what his face looked like. Because he seems to communicate with them by radio. I'm pretty sure if he had disappeared off to go do rebel assault missions, Jade would have noticed at some point. Because, you know, investigative reporter.
So, wait, hold on a moment. So did Paige, like, feign ignorance to protect Jade because he didn't want her doing the dangerous shit for the Iris Network?
Yeah,
okay.
That's exactly why he did it.
Okay.
But this is the last time the game brings it up again, just in case you didn't read it earlier for some reason. But you do need to read the M-disc that Paige gave you when he was kidnapped, so that you can find the password to get access to the spaceship.
So now you have to get enough pearls to buy a spaceship to go to the moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, you have a spaceship. What you need is spaceship parts. Which, of course, the Mamago Garage keeps in stock.
Time to grow those Pikmin.
I'm pretty sure, actually, you can get enough pearls to get the other spaceship parts before now, but they just won't be in stock. The only one that's in stock is the spaceship engine at the very back. But you can't possibly afford the spaceship engine until late game. Like, it's impossible. The price is way too high.
He put his helmet on, then he immediately took it off.
He needed to look like he was getting serious. Okay.
Also, that was a lot of pearls, and I lost count of how many we got there. But yeah, now we have.
I think it was 12.
41.
It was a metric shit ton.
Well, it's a good amount of pearls, and we're about to get even more, because we're going into the best optional section in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Possibly optional. Maybe.
Oh no.
It's also, ironically, the only place where you ever actually get to see the Alpha Section's general outside of the final section of the game. Because, like, you see his face on televisions a lot, and you hear his voice at the beginning of the game, but Jade never meets him until she kills him, except for in this section, where you have a bit of a chase scene with him.
He's the main villain, essentially, right?
The Dom's priest is the main villain. The Alpha Section General is just the Alpha Section General and one of the final bosses, but that's really all he is the Alpha Section General and one of the final bosses. He gets 0 character development.
Got it.
He doesn't even get a good voice actor. Like, in a game with voice acting that's this good, I was surprised by how lame the General sounded.
I'm the Alpha Section General! Sort of like that?
Yeah, it's kind of like they realized they forgot to record dialogue for the bad guy, and just called in the coffee guy to record a few lines in the studio.
I'm the Alpha Section General! Would you like 2 sugars?
We're trying to go for something a little bit more stern and menacing. Now, why don't you try that again?
I'm the Alpha Section General!
That's a wrap.
Anyway, Double H is not going to follow us because only one person can go up the elevator, I guess. But it doesn't matter because two people would be a liability in this section. We've got instant death lasers and alpha sections everywhere, and also really cramped quarters. We're basically sneaking through town now. Why this particular part of town is so full of alpha sections, I don't really know, but there's a lot of pearls to be found here.
Ooh. And that's what really matters.
And you know, I'm kind of confused by why Jade decides to come this way, because there's literally no reason to come this way except for the fact that the Stargate is locked, and you've got the key, so now you can open the Stargate, so you're going to go through the door with the star key and see what's on the other side, and it's a cafe on the rooftop with a lot of alpha sections in it? Question mark? I don't know. I don't understand this section.
I realize I'm very late in asking this, but are the guards prone to sound? Like, can you walk past them? Can you run past them?
I don't.
As long
think
as you don't
can
enter their
run
line of
past
sight.
them, because I think they will hear you running.
Yeah.
But I think it depends on how long you run. But either way, this is a really tense situation. And this is the mission I was talking about when I said it appears in a lot of the trailers and screenshots and stuff. Like, there are a lot of good moments in this particular section. It's kind of a short section, but at the same time, awesome moments. It's basically one big trailer shot for the game, really.
But, like, in hindsight, you look at it like, wow, they're showing me endgame shit.
But yeah, still one solution stealth puzzles. So, nothing big here.
Now, you've mentioned the one solution stealth puzzles a number of times in this commentary, but, like, what would you personally want to see in Beyond Good and Evil 2?
Well, based on the teaser, they've got some real Assassin's Creed shit going on, except, you know, with even more fluid movement, is what they seem to be going for. So, Assassin's Creed without necessarily going around killing people is what I'm expecting. Like, free running and sneaking around and taking pictures and all of that. It seems like it would be really, really fun. By the way, they can see you through the windows, so be careful about that.
What?
You can just patch yourself through a cardboard cutout of Jade.
Don't mind me, I'm just a squirrel climbing around outside the building. Phew.
My squirrel name is Shawnee.
Guy couldn't possibly walk any slower. Boop.
Oh, the dreaded load screen! We'll never catch her now!
Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah. I think I did anyway. It might just happen every time, I'm not really sure. But yeah,
Wow, 10 pearls just for that.
Yup.
It was worth it.
Oh yes. But that's not all. I think it's not all. Actually, it might be all. It depends on what's on the other side of this door. Let's see. Is there more stealth? Tell me if there's more stealth. Come on. Camera, stop doing the thing where you focus on things that are really close by. Thank you. Oh yeah, this is all. It's time for a chase sequence. Hi, General.
Better crawl my way out.
Does he? He has mechanical bat wings.
Yeah. Actually, now that I'm listening to this, he sounds really hammy. Run faster!
I love a good chase. Can't really seem to hit you, though.
Damn it, she got away, sir. What? Why'd she run so much faster?
Oh, god damn it, someone cast a slow spell on everything. But yeah, this is, you know how I said this was one big trailer shot? Well, they have slow motion segments here.
Man, they really are
kind of.
showing.
Okay, wait. So this was pretty. Alright, but they did use this sequence here for the trailer. I never saw the trailer.
Oh yeah, they've seen they use bits of it in the trailer, yeah.
Huh.
This
I'm
part
gonna
as
say
well,
that
yeah.
is kind of misleading.
Well, where Double H catches you at the end, he uses that part too.
This is definitely the most action-packed sequence in the entire game thus far, but that kind of gives you the impression that the entire game is like that, if it's used for trailers.
Well, they used it briefly in the trailer. They also showed off the stealth and sneaking around and fighting monsters and stuff. The trailer was a bit haphazard, to be honest, but
Yeah.
Beyond Good and Evil also had a really shitty marketing budget. Like, an abysmally bad marketing budget. Like, Ubisoft
spent
had
it all on
absolutely
nachos.
no faith in it whatsoever. Ugh.
Oh, so it's one of those things where...
It's one of those things where a company thinks that a project won't sell, so they don't waste money marketing it, and therefore it doesn't sell. The self-fulfilling prophecy that I hate so much. But yeah, we're heading right back to the lighthouse, and this entire sequence, we haven't been back to our home for like the entire game, but now we're going to be coming back here quite a few times because
damn it,
stuff
who's
is going to
been
happen.
Who's been feeding the orphans?
Okay.
You have any idea?
Oh, right. The shoes. Well, let's go do something else first.
Well, you see, I saw these numbers, and oh...
Yeah. Well, the thing that we're supposed to use the password for the shoes on is actually back the other way. I haven't actually tried talking to the children to see if they have anything different to say. I should probably do that the next time I pick up this game. But what I actually want to do right now is I think there's something over here. Oh yeah, this is what we need to use the thing on. There are two different control panels that you need to access. One is in Paige's bedroom and the other is down in the workshop. And you need to use one of the passwords on each. Obviously, the only way you can really tell is by process of elimination. At least I think so. It might be that the picture on the drawing board is whichever shoe has the password, but I honestly never thought about it. I never thought to try. But yeah,
That is very triumphant music.
we got the password right to our own
Yeah,
house.
we'd like to under someone's shoes.
I like how Double H just politely stays outside the house. He doesn't follow you, he just hangs out outside with the children.
But he needs to be invited. So he's a vampire.
That explains everything. Everything.
And that's why he can walk through laser barriers. So he's a vampire, of course.
But no, we've seen him outside in broad daylight.
Twilight vampire.
He's not sparkling. Also,
The armor's kinda shiny.
Also, shame on you.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
So we never had a point where Paige was just running in front of Jade, and Jade just caught a glimpse of the code numbers underneath his shoes. Like, hey, what's that? Shoe size?
How often do you look at a man's shoes?
Now, considering that our first sight of him was him with his feet sticking out from under a cabinet, maybe I should, take a look at that next time I play and see if you can actually see the codes on the bottom of his feet.
That would be a really good attention to detail.
Anyway, yeah, this is the spaceship Paige has been hiding in his secret bat cave.
The Paige Cave.
Past 20 years.
I'm sure he was just trying to protect you.
No, Double H, you don't understand. I didn't notice this for 20 years. How? I'm supposed to be an investigative journalist. But yeah, as soon as you try to fly the spaceship, you realize the stabilizers are busted. So now we need to go find some stabilizers.
If we want to get off the ground, we're gonna need one flight stabilizer for each reactor.
So 2 stabilizers.
Yep. And there's one, very conveniently, sitting on the table.
And
So you really only need to find one flight stabilizer because the other one is right here.
and
And I
that's
just
the
walked
one.
right past it.
That's the one you need to buy from the garage.
Yeah. The other flight stabilizer is the Mama Go Garage. But I'm pretty sure the item is sold out before you go there, because the fact that you actually leave the lighthouse and go buy things is significant. Which you'll see next part. Because sad things happen.
Well, no, I don't like sad things.
But first, let's go to Paige's workshop. I forget why I'm going in here, though. Why am I going to Paige's workshop? Past me, what are you doing?
Taking his food stash.
Oh, I'm just saving. Okay, never mind. Oh wait, yeah, an M disk about the ship, which tells you what you need to fix it. Not that the voice the voice acting already told us. Flight
This isn't
stabilizer
one of those
missing.
Star Wars holiday specials where they show you how to do every single fucking step.
Nope.
Okay, thank God.
No, just flight stabilizers missing, stellar engine missing. And the stellar engine is what we need to actually break the atmosphere.
Do we really need
So
a stellar engine? Can't we just get an all-right engine? I mean, money's kind of tight.
Yeah, how much for the adequate engine? I need nacho money.
well, I for one would not have any faith in NASA if they only settled for adequate engines. Only the best for our government space program. If only Shinra were as generous as I am, then Final Fantasy VII wouldn't have happened, and they would have still ruled the world.
Ah, well.
Greed is not good, people.